Truth Serum Nation. Truth Serum Nation. We're on now. They always try to trick me with that little delay. If you're not new, if you're new here, come hang out. We talk about a lot of stuff. I've given out more stories on this channel. So get a cup of coffee. I don't think we're going to do any marathons tonight, my good people, but just see where it goes. I'm going to start down the road giving some exclusive stuff to the members only, okay? I know I uttered and said, well, I feel bad about, I got to do what I got to do. I feel that the people that have contributed to the channel via the super chat, I owe them some exclusivity on some things, which I got some good Mike Franzese stuff for them that, real good. Stuff for the members only. Now, on my page or something, there's a way to do that. You guys know how to do it. You guys know how to navigate that. And it's just what I'm going to do down the road. I'm going to summarize some of the things that might be coming down the pike in the future. And the Iceman, Richard Kuklinski, some stuff about him, the Columbo and the secret bunker. Hey, Deb. And trying to get this Jewish this Jewish accountant. I think he was a lawyer too. A lot of times, well, the lawyers were the accountants were just as smart as lawyers, and the lawyers were just as smart as accountants. But I'm going to try to get an old timer on, maybe for members only down the road. I've given out a ton of stories, but I have to give out some stories that are for people that have donated. That's just understandable. I've done a ton of videos, give you a ton of stories, been through the mill and back, and the people, the few that have donated to my channel, they deserve some other juice, and I got some good stuff coming down the line there. First time I saw Sammy the Bogravano by accident, I'm not even sure which family. Well, we'll get into that. We'll also get into Mike Francese's security team down the road. The real Mike Franzese and what you guys know as the sit downs, and to differentiate between the Columbo sit down, and if whatever Mike Franzese had to say could be on the same page or different, or he's got nothing to do with it. Maybe he don't have anything to do with it. It's above his responsibilities. Okay, which I'm not here to bash Mike Franzese. I'm not here to bash Mike Franzese at all. I'm just saying there's some things that we can throw around, and I'm going to save some of that stuff for members only. And of course, I'll do other videos like I've done 700 already. And I think that some of the people that have donated, they deserve some exclusive stuff. So that'll be coming down the road. And I think, well, let's get into it. I try to take notes or whatnot. What are you going to do? I make it look easy, but it's not. The hell, I'm getting old. I'm starting to look like Johnny Knoxville. The hell's going on here? Where's my makeup artist? Where's my damn? Where's anybody? I need help. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that. What's up, mate? So for some of the other juice, um, I'm gonna have it for members only, and that's a wrap. Cause I haven't told a lot of stuff about or stuff that I believe about Mike Franzese and what was going on, and a lot of different other things. So I'll be doing those down the road, maybe once a week, the members only, and some fascinating stuff never heard before, and you know that's it is what it is. People like that stuff on the mob tube and all that. Well, if you want the real juice, there's not a lot of people that are left. What the hell? He's in his 70s. Yeah, he's probably got me by 10. He's getting long in the tooth. Sammy's up there. There ain't many left. But the hardworking truths are them. But yeah, we're gonna do some members only, and there's like different levels of members, but um whatever you see on the screen, there's different levels. There's front row, whatever. But that's a wrap. If people want to see some good stories about a guy that's got 1 million subscribers, I was there. Well, then it's gonna go to members only. So that's it. All you chiselers out there, then go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. All you chiselers out there, that's a wrap. I'll be all right. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Wow. Dom Sicali, Dom Sicali. I just heard he was going nuts about some family members, and oh wow. Not it's tough because there's a lot of conflict with families, not just, I mean, gangster families. There's internal stress and conflict amongst any family in America or anywhere else on planet Earth. But holy cow, Dom Sicali was going off about that. I don't watch him that much, but boy, he comes unhinged. He comes unhinged. Oh, Dom. He comes. Hmm. I don't know about him pitching stocks and all that. I don't know if that's well, that's his hustle. That's his hustle. But all these other channels selling everything from A to Z. I only ask for, I try to sell my book or whatever. So we're gonna have the members only there, and it ain't gonna be the $1.99. It ain't gonna be the $1.99 level, whatever that is. The chiseler, whatever. Yeah, it ain't gonna be the chiseler level. Just people that in good faith that want to come in, hang out, and we can rock and roll. The rest of the BS, that save that for another day with the people that come in. So that's all. Mike Franzese isn't telling a lot of the stories that he has in the past, and for whatever it is, I'm just gonna refresh or come just provide different stories that can run parallel or don't run parallel, whatever his historical narrative has been. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And most of those are going to be members only because he had the biggest channel. I knew him. I ran with the Colombos, and you know, and I want to tell you on members also what my godfather had to say about sit downs, and my cousin Victor that had to say about sit downs, and Mike also. So we got that coming down. That's all going to be members only. That's all. Whoever comes in, they come in. If not, I'll talk to myself. I do that anyways, so who cares? I'm well trained in this. Okay, so yeah, we got, you know, interesting type of hits where if a guy knows if a guy knows that they're gonna put a hit, there's a paid hit, and then he'll tell the hit man, here's the money, I'll pay you to hit him back. Not approved. Not approved. Not approved. Not approved by your the sit downs and all that gibberish you hear on Mob Tube soap opera. All that gibberish. All that gibberish. All that whatever. So that's that. That is that. Yeah. So we're gonna lean towards some of those members only, and it's in there somehow. However it is, we'll try it. And yeah. I do want to try to talk to the old timer or his son, that these lawyers and accountants were real close to these mob families. I mean, sometimes it was, their life preserver of how to do things and shelter things. And Mike Franzese had the best of the best. I mean, that's easy to say. That's easy to say. Mike, he had enough money to spend. There was enough of that money to go around for everybody. Everybody. Get in line, everybody. Mike Franzese, he said, get in line, everybody. There's enough for everybody. You could only get in line once, unless maybe you're the feds, but I don't know. Everything on my channel is alleged, okay? That's all. Disclaimer. Everything on my channel is alleged. But you can't keep a secret when all of a sudden the word is on the street that you got hundreds of millions of dollars, and you better act in good faith to the other people and whoever's in the peripheral. You better act in good faith before they come knocking on your door. So he was the best chess player. He's the best chess player on YouTube and in that life. So we're gonna rock and roll a little bit like that. It's funny. I just heard Dom Kelly going crazy on his channel about his family members. Yeah, old Dom Kelly. Man, was he ranting. Gosh. The good old Bonanno family. Yeah. I saw those pictures of Mike, he calls him Mike the Washwoman Mancuso. What kind of freak show was going on over there? That's your that's where the mafia went. That's exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. That's exhibit A of the Bonanno and Dom Sakali and that Mama Luke pictures of wow, he looked like a freaking juicy fruit or something. What were those boys doing? Huh? What were those boys doing? Wow. Holy cow. Then poor Dom's hollering about the grandmothers, the mothers, the sisters. Joy Merlino said he had the juice on it. And then Dom Sakali just came out ranting and raving and was like, I'll just tell you myself. He don't care. One thing I like about Dom Sakali and this mob tube, and well, they're a rat tube. I mean, but I do like him. But when his cayunes get ripe, he gets nuts. He gets nuts. I mean, I don't know if he was Captain Material, but In that day and age, in his generation, coffee boys could have made captain in those whacked out in those whacked out families. That's all. I mean, not to undermine the guy could be dangerous. What's up, residue? Not to undermine the guy could be dangerous, but there's a lot of hotheads running around. Three of the guys that I ran around, three of the guys, I'll say 60-70% of the people were just like Dom. They were just like Dom. He's not nothing new to me. He's just animated. He goes crazy on his show, and that's that. They're a dime a dozen in the street. They're a dime a dozen in the street. You got these people that reached higher levels in his generation, and they all turned. So MobTube is RatTube. MobTube is RatTube, what you see. MobTube is RatTube. That's all there is to it. Yeah, they all got all the money. Everybody's drooling over all their bull crap. And I come up with all interesting stories. I put you right in the driver's seat, and I'm gonna have to start doing members only. So all the disgraziadas, they can go watch them. Go watch them, guys. I don't need it. That's all there is to it. Go watch the Chiselers. So yeah, we're gonna get down. We're gonna get down on some of that. Yeah. This Emmanuel Spataro, you got to get out of here, bro. You got to get out of here. Go watch your boys. You're the first one to go. This disgraziata. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. How about a donation? You've been in here talking smack. You donate to those bums. How about a donation over here? Why are you ignoring me? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm not changing diapers anymore, in case you haven't heard. You know, like Tommy said, I don't shine shoes anymore, in case you haven't heard. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's all. The Chiselers. I got to answer questions to Chiselers that all I've done was talk good to and accommodate it. All I've done is accommodated the people in my chat the best I can. And from now on, I'll acknowledge when you come with something. You come with something. Other than that, you're a wannabe scrub, and that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Go watch Nadu or go donate to whoever the hell it is you want to go. Go. Italians don't like people like that. Yeah. Italians don't like the Chiselers with the fish hooks in their pocket. They don't like that. I got to accommodate them. 700 stories later, he says, why are you ignoring me? I got to accommodate this bum. No. So, forgive me, folks, but that's what you get. Go watch those rats on RatTube and drool over all of them. I got the good juice coming on Mike Franzese, and it's going to be very interesting stuff. A lot of stuff that's never been covered before. And that'll be for members only. So that's that. Well, yeah. A little something about John Gotti. That'll be in the mix. And the Colombo Stash Cash, while we got the people in here right now. Mike Franzese, which I'm only going to say, I showed you a picture of that compound. That was a Colombo compound where I did the I played the story of the interview. The story. There was a compound out in Long Island. There was a couple of them like that. those big compounds. They showed the wrong mansion because, of course, he was in hiding and everything. But they showed, because there's some big exclusive multi-million-dollar mansions out there, and we'll talk about whether there was a bunkers, bunkers or not. So that'll be coming. That'll be coming down the pike. Members only. Members only. So, what my godfather told me about Iceman, Richard Kuklinski, and how he was involved with. If people don't know historically what he did or not, but real crazy guy. But you can the mob outsourced. The mob outsourced for hits. And when it came to the Colombo family, it was the wild, wild west. It was the wild, wild west. Also, Mike Franzese. And what about his sit downs? Everything. He wants to have a wine with the sit downs. Ba ba ba. Boom, boom, boom. So, yeah, I'll tell you about the old man Sam. I was in there late one night, and they have a pantry type of thing where you could put stuff on there, stock, liquor, and everything. And it was on a swivel. And he had that thing filled like Fort Knox. And how much money that gambling ring was making was unbelievable. What you've heard on public record, multiply it times 1,000. Okay. And oh yeah, also some of the warehouses in Manhattan, warehouses that stashed and stored different commodities and or money, and they were under security guard there. So we got a lot of juice coming up. Some of that'll be members only. Some of that, you can't say, oh well, geez, that's whack. I've been real fair. I've been very, very fair with this channel and being censored and barred, and never asked for nothing to 400 videos and members only. I'm gonna the people that have donated to the channel in the past, they want some exclusive juice. I owe it to them. The few that donated to my channel, I want to reciprocate. And if there's any new ones that'll come in, I doubt it, but then they can tune in members only, and that's that, because they deserve the extra juice, because I don't know where my channel's going. I'm gonna fly by the seat of my pants, and that's that. But Mike Franzese is gonna be retiring before long. He doesn't even tell many stories anymore. Sammy the Bull's all recycled stories. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. So that's that. What's up, Happy Phil 80? No, I don't care I don't care about professional sports anymore. I don't care about the basketball, the NFL. It's the WWF. That's all. Get the two biggest brand names, get the two biggest recognizable names, and then get the biggest audience, the most expensive ads, and that's it. That's it. I told you about the curse on the Buffalo Bills team. Told you folks about the curse. Told you folks the curse. The curse of the refs, the curse of Patrick Mahomes, the curse of Kincaid dropping the ball. What do you guys file it under? Do you file it under bad luck? Do you file it under the refs? Who do the Bills fans blame? Yeah. What's up, Bonzo? Bonzo, I've just been stating here that I'm going to do exclusive stuff in the future for members only. And you've been good with me on here. So, yeah, I got some good stories about Mike, Franzese, other tidbits about prominent names and everything. So, you've been good. I've done a lot. I don't want to be like that to say members only, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm the hardest working YouTuber out there, and that's all there is to it. That's all. Whoever was in good faith uh, to donate to my channel, then we're gonna come with some good juice, new juice, not all that recycled, regurgitated stuff you see on RatTube, MobTube. Good juice, good juice. So yeah, you'll be in there. So you get the notification, Bonzo. You get the notifications because you're a member. Hit the notification bell. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. And whoever else is in here, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not answering questions in the comments. I'll do like the other channels do. You ask a question, come with some jingle with it. I'm doing like your other heroes. You know who you are too. I'm not going to say your name, but yeah. Send your super chat with a question like you guys do with the mother bums, those bums. So that's that. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you out. I'm not going to call you out. It is what it is. It is. I've been more than fair. I've been more than fair on here. Holy cow. I do 2-3 hour marathons with 10 stories mixed in. So I got a whole library of other stories I haven't released. They've been on deck. But as time goes on, I remember tidbits, this and that, certain types of things. Oh, well, this happened, that happened, that happened. And of course, Mike Franzese is the biggest channel on there. He's not doing much. So I got exclusive stuff there. So I'm not going to do a 2-hour thing on Mike Franzese and it's crickets. It's crickets. And then I interact with everybody in here. I interact with everybody. I answer all the questions. You got to pay for them guys. You ask them guys questions, you got to pay for answers. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you, Bonzo, for historically supporting me. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody's a big boy. Everybody does what they do. That's all. Some people might like it. Some people might not like it. I'm not changing any diapers anymore. That's all. But yeah, very recognizable names. And the money that was stashed around, even at the club, he had security right next door, and they and cameras, whatever they were, pinhole cameras. He had pinhole cameras wherever the hell they were, and I remember his niece looking up to the camera. There was a problem. There was a problem at the bar because people would get jacked up, and they would talk smack about the mob. They'd drink alcohol, then they'd get jacked up, and then she could look up at some hidden camera with something, and they'd be at that back door, and the over-under is 2 minutes, and there's 2 gorillas at the back door gonna extract whoever's in there without tipping over a chair. Yeah, so, yeah. Now, Mike Franzese, of course, it's well publicized. All the money that come in from the gas tax racket. What do you do with that physical money? Physical money that could fill a room 8 foot tall. What do you do with that? And where was it? And these mansions and other types of dwellings, houses, compounds with people with a lot of money. When people would go into hiding, is there a bunker you could survive there and you're not seen? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is just not publicized about when things get a little crazy and shaky. How do people disappear? So there's a lot in the mix. Happy Phil 80, how's it going, man? How's it going? Mr. Residue. Yeah. So I'm not trying to be nasty. I do appreciate the views. I do appreciate all of that. I'm not trying to be nasty, but I gotta look out for myself after 700-800 videos. Like, I mean, I interact. I've answered 10,000 questions and interacted with the people, which I should do. But when these other wealthy YouTube channels make you pay to answer, well, can I get a little jingle? And maybe Mike Franzese, getting back to Mike Franzese and about all that money, it's speculation. Did Mike Franzese own a bank? He had more assets than a commonplace bank. Did Mike Franzese own a bank? So there it is, folks. Thank you, Bonzo, for your help, man. I appreciate the people that come in here, but going to be very limited on, you want to ask questions, you're going to have to go to members when I do that, maybe once or twice a week. And that's it. I got good stuff coming on there. And yeah, the guy came in here and said, before you guys got on here, the scrub got on here that donates to the other channels, and he got on here and he had 6 comments, and he says, "Why are you ignoring me? Get lost? Go to go to whoever you go to. Get lost. These people are like, oh, the truth serum, talk to me. They want to like vicariously rub elbows with somebody that might have been around the mafia, and they vicariously, honey, yeah, I talked to him and he answered something. No. You could tell her, honey, he kicked me off. That's what you could tell her tonight. That's what you go to Jeff Nadeau, who's a good reporter. Go to Mike Franzese and go to Sammy. Go to them guys. Shine their shoes and then give them a couple dollars while you're at it. Okay? Go to those guys. You can interpret it and perceive it in any way you want. But the bottom line is, you can't stay here. You got to go. I don't care where you go, but be gone. Disgraziata. That's what we call people like that. Italian. Disgraziatas. Come in here like, why are you ignoring me? I just gave you a freaking monologue about what I was specifically talking about. And he was the guy that came in here earlier. He was the true, when I say Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A, he was capital letters Exhibit A. Like, who are you? Who are you to come in and say, whoa, when I've already answered a million questions, I already interacted, the guy never donated once. Be gone. That's all there is to it. They got their communion money. Then they want to freaking, then they want to come in here and try to, I got to submit down to them and say, oh, well, whatever. Be gone. What's up, Johnny D? Yeah, I'm not trying to be greedy or anything like that. I've done more freaking content on here, told way more stories than all those wealthy other YouTubers. And I answer questions on here for free. But I'm doing other videos that are members only because I don't get super chats during my shows. I get they're far and few. I do appreciate them, but whatever happens, I don't get any anyways. So let me take a shot. If some people are interested in stuff that you never heard on MobTube, that's it. Thanks, Deb. So yeah, Debbie, I'm not changing any more diapers and going so overboard. It is what it is. Mike Franzese is fizzled out. Sammy the Bull Gravano, he's told the same stories 8 million times. Dom Cicali, I like him. He's just a crazy man. And Joey Merlino, you got to pay $50 Patreon to get a half a story. You got to pay $50 to get a half a story and pay him again to get another one. So that's a wrap. Members only. That's all. Yeah. Look back at all the videos I've done. Yeah. I should go back and make half of those members only. All that good juice. Well, Angelo, maybe when Angelo comes on, we'll make some of those members only. It is what it is. It is what it is. I had to send the guy money in prison for phone cards and everything else. Why can't I get compensated? Why can't I get compensated? You want to hear about a captain that didn't rat, did 27 years, finally got out of prison? Well, that's real juice. That's real juice. A guy that didn't rat. Yeah. He'll be on the members only. That's that. People don't care. Maybe some people say, well, I just watch what I watch on MobTube and I watch what I watch on RadTube, and people don't care to hear something real. Some might not. So people just say, well, the truth serum. Well, all I want to hear is free stories like you have the last 800 stories, and they'll shy away from that. That's fine. That's fine. There ain't going to be anybody left but me and Dom Cicali. There ain't going to be anybody left. All your MobTube, RatTube heroes, they're fizzling out into the what? They're riding out into the sunset. They're on their last tour. You know, there ain't gonna be nobody left. So, yeah, and I want and on some of those future ones, I want to really communicate how some of the hierarchy and how some of that went with the Colombo, because Mike Franzese, Colombo family, biggest YouTube channel out there, and then we'll dissect and look under some of this stuff with a microscope, and we're gonna have a little fun. You know, we like to rock and roll. The marathons ain't gonna be the many marathon. I mean, I'm gonna come with the juice, boom, 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 and that's that. So, you know, if you hit the notification bell, then you'll know when they're coming on, when I'm coming on, and if I have a special guest or something. So, yeah, I hear you, Bonzo. Don't worry about it. I hear you, bud. So, you know, we'll do it like that, and you'll know when I'm coming on. Notification bell, I believe, yeah. So make sure you do that. And I'm trying to get another person, actually a lady that was a daughter of one of the captains, but they don't like the camera. You could understand. They don't like the camera. And I think it'd be a real good interview, because I'd like to peel the layers back from all that, whatever you build. I like to peel the layers back and feel the emotionality. Well, how did you feel when that, the emotionality? It's just not Hollywood scripted stuff. It's real life stuff. You guys might take these stories as they're just like us, but there's just it seems like you tell these stories and the humanistic value of it leaves, the emotionality value leaves, and it's just not, no, there's really earth-shattering stuff behind the scenes. And a lot of women took it on the chin in this crazy mob world, which you never hear. You never hear about a niece or stuff like that. So you never hear, but they're kind of camera shy too, you know. Well, because a 65, 70-year-old lady that might have been a niece to a mafia captain. All's their all that's in their DNA is secret. It was a secret fraternity. So it's tough to say, come on, sit down next to me over here and let's hear about freaking Uncle Rocky and what about this? So it's tough doing doing that. Johnny D, what is it? That not everybody's got in trouble to send money? That's just my luck. I finally get people that want to come in. Bonzo, what the hell are they doing? My bank or Google doesn't believe who I am. I've been trying to say. Same thing happened. Wow. I don't know. I don't even know how to fix that. Is that Super Chat or Cash App? Is that Super Chat or Cash App? I don't know. They had me blocked off of here for so long. No wonder it's been crickets. No wonder it's been crickets. What the frick? I can't catch a break. Wow. Oh, for the super chat, huh? Wow. What's on here? Oh, man. I don't even know. That's my luck. The super chat ain't working. Jeez. Wow. It ain't showing the super. It's just showing. I don't know. I'll be nuts trying to figure that out. I'll go back and look at the particulars or whatever. Yeah. I'll go back and check that out. So, yeah, that's a news flash. Yeah. It says because your bank or Google account doesn't believe who you've been or who you are. Who you are, who have you been? What is it like? I got spies in my freaking comments? Yeah, we'll get that figured out. So, yeah, we got some, yeah. I know, that's cool. That's cool, Johnny. That's cool, Johnny. What the? Yeah. I had it. My ability. I didn't cross anything off. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'll have to go back. I'll go back, and we'll see. I'll come back on tomorrow and see if I got any news on that. So, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think the Cash App works, but people got to enroll to Cash App, and that's a pain in the butt. You got to have a Cash App account, and then you got to go through whatever they go through on that. But we'll get it figured out. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up, and we're really gonna get into the under. We're gonna unravel or just take a deeper look at the Colombo family and Mike, France, and we're gonna take a deeper look at this stuff. Stuff that my godfather told me, stuff that my cousin told me, a couple other old timers, and that's also well, I appreciate you trying for that, and so that's that. I'll get back. We're gonna keep the train rolling. I got so much content. We're just gonna keep rocking and rolling. Thank you, Bonzo. Thank you, Johnny D. And that's a wrap. Stay great. I'm gonna try to figure this out as we go, and we can just keep rising higher and higher. So thanks a lot, folks. God bless you all, and stay tuned and hit the notification bell because we got some good juice coming. Thanks a lot.